When walking to class, you just never know who you're going to sit by. It could be someone you have almost everything in common with, or it could be someone has nothing in common with you. I was fortunate enough to sit next to Andres. I'm going to be explaining why I was lucky enough to randomly sit next to him. First, I will be discussing his educational goals and then why I was fortunate to sit next to someone who I have a lot in common with. Let's begin by going over his educational goals, the reason why we're all here. Andres graduated from Bear Creek High and is now attending Delta College, where he is majoring in computer science, hoping to transfer to a UC or CSU. He graduated with honors and one of the top students in his class. Taking advanced placement classes in high school helped him a lot by not having to take certain classes at Delta. At Delta, he's taking classes to further develop his computer science skills. He has almost all his credits to graduate from Delta and receive his AA. After receiving his AA, he hopes to go to CSU California. When at CSU California, he would also like to minor in mechanical engineering. Before I begin explaining why I was fortunate enough to sit next to Andres, I want to state that I was late to the first day of class, and the seat next to him was the first one I seen open. My first impressions did not lead me to believe that we would have much in common. As we got to talking, I found out that he also has 4 siblings and is also the youngest of the 4. I, as well, am the youngest of the 4, also only having 1 sister and 2 brothers, like myself. More we got into the assignment, I found out that he likes working on cars as well. When texting back and forth, it came up that he was at the junkyard. I also spend a lot of my time at the junkyard working on cars. We have a lot in common, and before this class started, I had never even knew who he was. When walking into the classroom, I didn't have a clue who I was going to sit next to. I was just lucky enough to sit next to him. With a great education plan ahead of him and a bright future, I was fortunate enough to have the pleasure of meeting him. Sometimes you choose who you sit next to, and sometimes whoever you sit next to chooses you.